Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. Good work there as it goes. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Down low. Pocket 6. Pass to Saw. Here's Coulibaly. A three-pointer, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. The open look here for Sexton. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Collin Sexton.
In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. And it's Utah with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Counted. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Back to Sexton. Collins in the post. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Carrington. Count it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. That one good for 2.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Champagnie to the inside. It's stolen. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Smart with the steal. Out to the right wing. Now Holmes. Here's Carrington. Defended by Sexton. Here's Champagnie. Here's the screen. Kispert wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Kispert's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
59 seconds left in the first. Left side, Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Assisted by.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Utah. Nice shot by Smart.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Picked by Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. Here's Collier. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Jazz.
The Jazz, 17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Now here's Middleton. Nothing on the board. And Washington again with the bucket.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Now, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
And you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's George, following the bucket by the Jazz.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Collier, that's good.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Middleton for three. Kessler with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. The Jazz working the ball around now. Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So it's the Jazz now. It's a 5-point game.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Right side, Markkanen. Outside, Collins. Kessler, the screen. Beyond the arc. Tipped away. And Utah turns it over again. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Here's Collier following the three-pointer by Washington. Sexton for three. Rebounded by Holmes. Washington trails. And Holmes throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it. Down.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Johnson can't hit. And Collins has got the ball here for Utah. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Now Johnson. Bay with it. Now here's Kispert. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Outside Collins. Hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up 3. And we'll be back for this. Second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here come the Jazz.
Wow, that's about his length, creating plays defensively.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league. This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
Here's Coulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Coulibaly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Collier missing. Middleton outside. To the middle. Pass to Sarr. Now Poole. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Sarr's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game. The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Coulibaly with it. Defended by Sexton. Poole with no one around. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Wizards now. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
And the Jazz with possession here. Sexton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sexton's got 9 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Kessler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes to
12 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Middleton left side. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Inside. Kessler. No good. The opportunity here for them to take their first lead of the game.
And this is where you need to be aggressive and make it happen.
Back to Poole. Spins for the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
From 10 feet out, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Keontae George picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Both free throws good from Poole. George looking around. Lets the 3 fly. And that one is off. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Poole fires away from outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz trailed by 6. Outside, George. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Filipowski. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington, Doris, over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is honestly a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Here's Carrington. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to George. To the left side wing. The Jazz with another miss. Washington leading now by 8. Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sensabaugh's got 6 in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Down low, Champagnie. Here's Carrington. Drills the three-pointer. Carrington's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's tipped. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And that one good from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Johnson in the corner. Wizards passing it around. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 10 points for Johnson.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have, so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Middleton outside.
Utah foul. Sensabaugh. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Kispert. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Carrington. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Wizards leading by 12. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Sensabaugh's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Jazz. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And here's Kispert from the arc. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The 3 from George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Poole with it. Pass to Carrington. They set the pick to the inside. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. From downtown, Filipowski grabs the board.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's the Jazz now.
Jordan Clarkson. The assist. And good.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Wizards with the win.